Welcome back to Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops. The podcast powered by Home for Hoops. You know them, you love them. From their studio in downtown Chicago, here are your Hoop Fanatic hosts, Michael DeYoung and Drew Collins.
And we're back with another episode. Let's go!
Boom, baby! USA! USA! USA!
Let's
go!
Hey, all I gotta say is,
Night,
put
night.
them to sleep.
Night,
Put
night.
them to sleep.
Come on, baby.
Wow, that
What
was
a game.
that was awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
That was awesome. How about you tell the people about your experience? 'Cause I thought what you told me about where you were watching
Oh,
it
at
was
the gym?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
So, Dak and I were going to watch the second half together, and I forgot. So, I was at the gym today
Yeah, forgot.
during the game, and we both go to the Princeton Club, which is a big gym here in Madison, right? And the fourth quarter comes on. Steph Curry, look at Curry man time. Splash. And our gym had the game on the TV the farthest away from all the weights. And if you went up to like the top level and looked down, it was just a herd of people. Everybody just watching that one TV for the final like 5 minutes of the goal match. It was cool to see.
Yeah,
Everybody bonding together.
that's a cool moment. 'Cause
Super cool
especially
moment.
especially nowadays, everyone feels like so divided. To just have something to bring
Talk
everyone
on it.
together.
Okay.
I'm not a political
Yep,
guy, so I'm
get
going to stay out of
political
this.
then. Okay.
But I like that everyone, it's just like cohesive, like as one.
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool when you
No,
said
for
that.
sure.
That
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
It was a cool moment, and
Yeah.
Curry just decided to. I mean, Mike had an energy today when he came
Oh.
over.
I was ecstatic. So I was at work. I get out of work, and like the whole time I'm at work, I'm so pumped because it's like America versus the world sort of deal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of the mindset. I'm like,
And Dave
this is gonna
Portnoy.
be- Yeah, apparently Dave Portnoy.
We can get into that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I get out of work and I'm just driving home and I'm just blasting music. I'm so ready for this game because it's also Curry's not going to probably play again. KD, LeBron, all these
old heads.
They're all gone. So it's like this is the last. This is the last of the childhood, low key. Like,
And for all of you watching on YouTube, Mike's got the USA shirt on, Dream Team hat.
hell yeah.
He's got a.
Oh, hey, hold it up.
He's got the tank over here. Can I throw this on?
It's the 2020.
Okay.
That's
we'll both be patriotic in the
there we
episode.
go.
Then I'll throw it on over my shirt.
absolutely. It's that kind of day, man. We're
USA,
champions.
baby! USA! World champions of what?
The world.
world.
I don't want to hear nothing no
I don't
more.
want to hear nothing. That's what we do.
Exactly.
What we do.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a nice shirt, isn't it?
Oh, it's nice. I'm gonna
Hell
keep
yeah.
this. This fits a little too.
You can wear it
too
to the
well.
gym. Like, is it good, like, beach? Like, you go to the
No,
beach?
this is nice. This
yeah.
is a good purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of what I was thinking I was going to use it for. That's what I've done. So.
But we were filming today, and we were like, we have to make a whole episode releasing in 2
Oh.
days on this game.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
there's just so much to talk about.
Yeah, so we can just start in the beginning. Like, let's just think about what the USA is walking into. So, obviously, there's the Joel Embiid like that, the France citizenship. We can
Yeah.
talk about that a little later. But then you're playing in Paris, which is obviously in France, the country of France, where the
Yeah.
Olympics are. They're playing France,
Yeah.
and you got to go into that hostile environment. You got to, because the European crowds are a little different than American crowds. They're chanting,
100%.
they're yelling the whole game.
100%.
Little different experience, and let's just say the U.S. responded, and man, that was a hell of a
Oh
game.
my gosh.
That was
What a game.
that was incredible. Don't get me wrong, the U.S. didn't play perfect by any means,
Oh yeah.
but they showed up for sure.
So I was just fixing our light for those watching on YouTube.
Is it good?
Yeah, I just realized it was a little off center there.
All right, perfect.
little break in the action. And we're back. And we're back, baby.
Anyway, so yeah, I think there was a lot going on in that game. There was, obviously the U.S. didn't shoot the ball for a stretch there very well.
No.
Turned the ball over.
7 turnovers in the third quarter had me stressing.
Yeah, it was bad. But you know what? It made for one hell of a game. We won the game, and that's all that matters in the end.
Yeah.
You have the goal.
Mm.
It's over. You did it.
And your boy LeBron, MVP of the tournament.
MVP. And rightfully so.
Over Curry.
He was because Curry, like Ant said in the video, if you go on Curry's Instagram, you can see it right now. Where Ant, what did he say exactly?
He was like, Curry showed up to Paris 3 days ago.
Yeah, no, like
Which is low-key true.
Like, he's not, because you didn't even know Curry was out there. Like
he was just getting cardio in, which I respect. I do that all the time.
Hey, different kind of cardio. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, hey, but he showed up when it mattered most. We needed him in that Serbia game.
And we needed him today.
Oh, absolutely. But that was in order to get there.
It's just so fun to watch. Like I think D Wade said something where it's like, when are you ever going to be able to say LeBron passes it to Curry, who passes it to KD, who passes it to Booker, back to LeBron?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
No,
special stuff.
And it's just cool because it's like, okay, who's feeling it right now? But every guy can go get a bucket if 100%. They want to, obviously. I mean, you have Devin Booker being a 3-and-D guy.
Which is crazy.
Hey,
one of the best scorers. Oh my gosh.
I just want to
clap it up for Devin Booker, honestly.
No, because he hasn't got enough attention, and he played his role amazing.
We should clip this for sure. Devin Booker slept on in these Olympics.
Oh, absolutely.
And you were talking about prior to filming with his camcorder stuff. You thought that was pretty cool.
If you guys go on his Instagram, I don't know if he has a YouTube or anything like that. But I love how he just kind of recorded his whole Olympic experience.
Yeah, with Snoop and stuff like that.
No, that was I thought that was cool. Just kind of, it's like a memories. You go back in like 20 years, you know what I mean? Like,
and it was like the old school camcorder.
Yeah,
it just came out.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Dream Team vibes. Like, I know most of you guys hopefully have seen the video with John Stockton walking the streets of Barcelona with his family, and he's asking everyone about the USA Dream Team, and he's like, yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on that? And they don't realize that John
Stockton's literally right there.
Yeah.
I think if we're going back to, I think Curry touched on, it's tough for some guys on this team when they were playing because they just felt like they had so much talent that they would overpass. Versus when they're in the league, they're the man on their team, and they're like, I'm taking this shot. Because you other four bums aren't scoring, it don't matter, right? Like,
exactly.
It's a tough balance for sure.
I give them all credit. I mean, you have all these guys have big egos. They grew up, they were the guys, right?
Yeah, they all got the confidence.
Yeah, they got the contracts.
23 saying he's the first option, like.
No, but they have these big contracts. They have all this money, all this fame.
100%.
This could easily not work. Like, I don't think people get how, like, with your personality can get real big. You just are like, nah.
And I think a lot of that credit's got to go to the coaching staff. Like, we had some great coaching minds. Steve Kerr, Lou. The Gonzaga coach, like, those guys know what they're doing. They look at the numbers, they look at the stats. But being able to have all those people in the room, and it seems like they were really they all bought into the idea of, like, we just want to win together.
I think it goes back to the leadership of not only LeBron, obviously he's known to, no, chill. You have KD and Steph, the three kind of old heads, you could say, that, like, if they're not going to have these egos, like, no offense to Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, and all them, they have no excuse to not to have.
And
like
even Anthony Davis, it seemed like Anthony Davis was such a leader on the court. He had so many good rebounds,
and he's coming off the bench, just embracing the role.
He doesn't care.
That's what.
Same with Bam. Like, both those bigs just did such a good job.
Yeah, so I got to give them all credit. I mean, they bought into their role. Especially, that's why I go back to Devin Booker, because, I mean, that guy. You could argue that he's the guy on the Suns over Kevin Durant. At times he was, too, over these last 2 years. Yeah. And I just give him credit.
I mean, he started there,
You got to think at Kentucky, too. He was a six-man.
He came off the bench, Which is crazy to think
That's what I'm saying, but he embraced his role.
It's like Rob Dillingham this year,
Exactly.
D-Book actually took a picture with my girl that's been going viral. Suni Lee and him flicked up, and it's been trending on Twitter.
This guy.
And I'm just like, can't compete with that, but we don't have to talk about it. Mm-hmm. They look cute. Not gonna lie, they look cute.
I haven't seen it, so
okay, good. It's not trending that much, then.
I have no comments.
Hopefully it'll calm down.
I'll let you handle that, because it sounds like you're stressing about that
a little bit. But going back to basketball, in the championship game, two guys didn't play, and I think we should talk about that.
Yeah,
Tyrese Halliburton, the Wisconsin kid, and Derek White.
Yeah,
Derek White didn't play, right?
Yeah. Okay, I was thinking about the Jason Tatum thing, but he did play.
He did play. He got a few minutes there.
Yeah. But I think with Tyrese, well, obviously Derek White, it was kind of like, no offense to him, but there's all these star-studded like guys.
He's a defensive guy.
Yeah, he's just playing his role. He's like damn near the third or fourth option on the Celtics, which is not, he's obviously a hell of a player.
The Celtics have a hell of a team. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I don't think anything wrong with that.
For sure.
Like, I think those guys kind of understood coming into it,
what they were doing. Yeah.
And I love, bro, Tyrese. Hey, I know.
We watched him in state. I watched him in state his senior year when he won that state title in Wisconsin. I was like, now this kid's an NBA superstar.
And I think it's awesome. Like, he's just enjoying the ride. Like, he's like, cool. I didn't play, but like, bro, I'm around. He grew up probably watching Curry, KD, LeBron. You're like, whoa.
Did you see his tweet with the gold medal?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
no.
he tweeted like, when you do nothing on a school project and get an A, and then it's him holding his gold medal, which is like so cool of him to post that. Because he realized
and he just went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, it would be easy for him to be like, all right, so why am I not playing?
100%.
Like,
because he's such a good passer. He's such a good true point guard.
Yeah.
But when you have a Curry and a Booker that can run the one, and even a Drew Holiday that can bring the ball
and
up.
like a lot of the time, Bron had the ball in his hands. And, it was like, all right, KD, Curry, you're going to run off screens. We're going to get you
or
to
the pick and roll. The pick and roll with Curry and LeBron is just like, I don't know how you stop that.
No.
Because if you hard hedge, Curry gets the three. If you don't hedge, LeBron's putting his shoulder down on you.
Yeah, and then it's also so like, if you overcommit on their shot, you just drive right by them. Oh, you're going to kick it to
Devin then you
Booker,
kick it to KD in the corner. It's like unbelievable.
No, it's
cheat code.
It's absolutely insane, but I'm glad they figured
it out.
They
won. It's like, people don't realize, I think this team is the best team of all time, skill-wise.
Yes.
But just because they didn't kill everyone like the Dream Team, these other teams just have NBA talent. Basketball's come so far globally.
Yeah.
They're not going to kill every team by 30, even though they have that much talent, right?
I think it's, as a basketball fan, you should be happy that there's more competition
100%,
in the world because that means that the sport, like, you're getting the best quality talent possible. And obviously these guys, and you have guys like Victor Wembanyama, like... Yeah. I mean, he literally did a hezi on Embiid, and when it boomed, that
Did you see when he just put it back? I'm like, that's so unfair.
I'm like, he goes up and he just drops it, and I'm like,
he
was like, stinky.
Even like on a team of like South Sudan, you see the talent that's just rising there, and they have some NBA guys.
And it's like it's cool.
There's only 5 guys on the court at one time. One person has the ball, so you can only do so much, right?
No, but it's cool to see the world. You know, you have Greece, like
Giannis brought Greece to the Olympics.
Oh,
that in itself is amazing.
Yeah, and then they got to the quarterfinals, and then obviously they ran into, I think, it was Canada. Yeah. And it was like...
They were just outmatched. It's 1v5.
But the fact that they even got to
the... ain't going to bring you to the...
The Thanasis tore his Achilles.
Did he? I didn't see that.
I think so, yeah.
My fault for the Thanasis slander then.
Yeah, come on.
Hopefully a speedy recovery.
Are you kidding me?
I just like the Thanasis meme.
Let me make sure. Thanasis...
I wonder what would have happened if the U.S. had played Germany, though. That would have been a crazier match.
Tears Achilles.
That's really sad.
Never mind. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
that sucks that he couldn't play for us.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have played because, like...
I love Thanasis, too. I'm not clowning on him. It's just the meme of the Thanasis jokes I just think is hilarious.
He just has some moments where it's like, if you could just slow down for a little bit.
He has such a good build.
Yeah.
And then he gets on the court sometimes. I'm like, what was that?
Yes. But then sometimes he'll go up. If he gets a running start and he can
can boom. Oh, my gosh.
Don't get me wrong. He has a highlight reel of literally him booming on guys, but then he has a highlight reel
of him tripping on his own toes and stuff. It's like this guy has an NBA contract. Like, where's my contract? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
It's like, all right, let me just not look like a fool out there. You know what I mean? And garbage stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think, going off that, do you think you could get a bucket in the NBA? Like,
wow, we are going way off topic here.
Just one bucket. Just it came to the dome.
I've seen this question on Instagram before, and it's like, how many minutes am I getting? Like, how many touches am I getting with the ball? Because I can jack up a few threes, I feel like. Like, I can do a step back.
Let's say you play, like, 18 minutes. Like, you're like...
Just regular flow? What option am I in those 18 minutes?
Well, I mean, you're just a three-point shooter, I'm assuming. What
else are you going to do? You're
going to go booming on someone?
If I didn't give... Pardon my language. If I didn't give about my efficiency... then I'm getting a bucket. Because every time we come down the floor, I'm either doing a step back, getting some separation.
But you're in an NBA game trying to win the game.
Oh, then I don't know. Maybe like if the defense falls asleep and I backdoor somebody, but even then I'm probably getting packed.
Yeah. I think you can get one at some point. Like, don't get me wrong.
Throughout the season or just in one game?
No, one game. I think you could get one. Like, you could, because just think about it. No, this is what I would do, low-key. And this might be bogus, but... I would, you go get a rebound. Oh, I didn't get the rebound because a 7-footer got it right.
Yeah.
And then I would kind of lollygag it back. And then
you would leak out.
Yeah, I would leak out and I would get a layup.
And you still wouldn't be fast enough. Dennis Schroeder would track you down or something.
No, I'm gonna get one shot off.
Okay.
It
does make you wonder because you see do you know who Tristan Jazz is?
Yeah.
Follows me on Instagram, by the way. Shout out T Jazz.
He's Wisconsin native.
Another Wisconsin kid, social media star. That's he's shorter than both of us, and it's I think he could get a bucket. He's just so shifty. He's got such a good offensive game.
It's not even that. You're just gonna just get a 3 off.
Yeah, just chuck one up, man.
Nah, low-key, Al Curry chucked that up. Al Curry chucked that shot up.
The Curry 3 at the end of this game.
Woo.
Tween behind over 2.
That was
looked at Draymond Green. Nighttime chills. My pump went away at the gym, and it was just goosebumps. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it was one of those moments. The Serbia game, that was one of the greatest basketball games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't think this one's obviously...
It's up there, but it's not. The Serbia game was just...
game was nuts.
Yeah.
Just because, the fact that we were down 15, and it was what the heck
and it was
going on?
yo... LeBron's legacy is on the line.
This, don't get me wrong, they got it to 3, but I feel it
was a comfortable 3, though. I wasn't worried.
I was bro, we're going to give it to Bron, KD, Curry. Something's going to happen here where we're going to run something.
Had so many scoring threats.
Yeah.
Those top 5 scoring threats in the league are just on Team USA.
Yeah.
Minus Jokic, crazy stuff.
It was, that was...
Special. It was special.
No, it's something we'll remember, the rest of our
100%.
lives. So I thought it was,
It's cool to see. I feel so honored that I got to watch that.
No,
And now 4 years from now, when we're still doing this podcast and it's making us, hella bread, we're going to look back and be like, remember when we covered that first Olympics when we were first starting?
Yeah. And I don't think the next Olympics, I don't want to, this might...
Don't jinx it. Don't regret what you're going to say right now. We'll clip this in 4 years.
But if we didn't win it in 4 years... Because you got to think about it. We're not going to have any of the old heads probably.
Oh, you're talking LA, right?
Yeah, LA. And the world gets 4 years better.
I know, it's going to be tough.
Alex Sarr, that dude that just got drafted. Now, we don't know if he's going to pan out or not, but he's a 7-footer. He's from France.
I understand.
So
I understand the competition.
It's getting better.
It'll be good.
And we're going to lose the old heads that are studs. Sure. So then it's going to be
Anthony Edwards will also be Anthony Edwards will be 27. Tyrese will be old. It'll
have Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
Yes.
The boy.
Yes.
The brother.
The Maine
East Coast native.
Hey,
shout out.
Hey, shout out Jackson. I know you're from Maine, man, so I know that's the homeland right there.
Sure, yeah. Shout out Maine.
Hey.
I know 2 people from Maine from my school, but
that's the only person I know from Maine, and so I was like, that's
you got to get out to Acadia, man. It's gorgeous up there. Good lobster, good seafood.
I'm sure, but there's
that's about it. That's about it. That's up
there.
No
offense to Maine. I'm sure it's beautiful up there, but I mean,
no reason to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I could go get lobster or anything.
I could go
else. Yeah. I could go to Boston. I could go
downtown Madison and go get some right now.
Yeah. Or just go, to the East Coast, like South Carolina,
Vermont. Shout out Vermont.
Oh, stop.
All my homies love Vermont.
Yeah, it sounds like
you go to school in Vermont. There's something wrong with you.
Hey man,
just personal experience. But yeah, anything else to wrap up?
Let's touch on the Dave Portnoy. Yeah, so
you brought this up, so you covered it.
So I just saw it on Instagram, just scrolling through the gram, the page.
Just scrolling.
Going
into the abyss.
Barstool comes up, You got Dave Portnoy. And don't get me wrong, he does the pizza reviews.
Yeah.
Yes, he does some good stuff on there.
He eats pizza. He's a smart businessman.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Smart. Gets free pizza.
We're giving cred. Yeah.
Absolutely.
This podcast is so big, we don't want to blacklist anybody.
No, but I'm going to say his take, you guys can go watch it on Barstool, but the comments would agree with me on this too, at least what I looked at.
What did he say? Tell the viewers if they haven't seen it.
So, this is what he said. So, obviously, Jason Tatum hasn't really played much, if at all, in the Olympics.
Yeah. And
kind of on this run. And let's just say that he was pretty annoyed with it. He didn't like that Jason Tatum wasn't playing. The Celtics just won an NBA title, and his boy was not playing.
He sounded like a salty Celtics fan.
And he was like, I'm not cheering for the U.S. I hate Steve Kerr, LeBron, yada, yada, yada. This is just so annoying. Let's go, France.
Sounded like a 12-year-old girl. He sounded just...
why? He was
it was embarrassing.
Well, as a Boston fan, don't get me wrong. I get why you kind of hate LeBron, but like,
stop. But
come on.
Yeah. Stop
Like,
hating
this
on
is your country now.
You're
Like,
not
you're talking about.
Yeah, you're being unpatriotic.
You're
because
trading your whole country for France just because Steve.
He said he was rooting
Jason
for
Tatum.
Serbia and stuff too, and I'm like, come on,
Like
Dave.
if you want to be pissed that Jaylen Brown's not even on the roster.
Yes,
Like
that's
that,
so valid.
Yes,
but like,
you can't hate on Jason Tatum. Not like basketball is not about just having the stud players play. There's a thing about fits.
Talk yourself.
If Tatum is not, if he does not fit with the lineup or he's not playing that well, guess what? There's 12 All-Stars on the team. Well, maybe 11 because Derek White wasn't an All-Star yet. But anyways, but he could be. So my point is that if he's not playing well, he doesn't fit. Guess what? They have 11 other guys that can play. Like, what do you like? Don't get impressed about it. Like, dude,
you don't have to be so upset.
Yeah.
If USA hadn't won gold, maybe there's a point.
But guess what?
But those coaches know what they're doing. They have the data. They've been in practice. He played in the gold medal
And
game.
guess what? When Tatum played in some of the exhibitions, and when he's played, he doesn't look good.
Yes, so
for whatever reason may be. And
100%.
guess what? Yeah, does it suck that his mom's there and he's not playing that much? Yeah, it does. But what he do? He won a gold
medal. He
medal.
can go home to his $300 million and his gold medal, and he'll be
NBA
just fine.
Ring, and he's going to be all right.
Yes,
it's going to be okay.
I think in years to come he'll look back and he won't care.
And it's also one of those things like, okay, if you wanted to play, let's talk about the forwards. So you have LeBron, KD. So he's not playing in front of them, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously the fit, right?
Yeah.
So like you have
off. Keep going off. Keep going.
Oh, you
talk your stuff. Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think. Who else did we have that was a forward though too that we played? Because there would be times that Bam would play with AD, so that
Bam
might take his spot. Yeah. And then you would have sometimes Drew Holiday and Devin Booker on the floor with Curry, so then that doesn't work. They're all just fits.
And I get Jason Tatum can play a guard position, but on this team there was just no.
It's just like I don't know. He just felt like it was when he was out there. It just wasn't really.
And took some of his minutes too, because Ant was playing pretty well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like it just.
And was talking shit to Rudy Gobert when he hit that three. That was
Rudy Gobert. Yeah, that was awesome. That was like the Pau Gasol Kobe moment. When, obviously Kobe
maybe not that level, but similar.
No, but it was just one of those, like, yeah, we're teammates, but this is my country, like, I'm repping this. Let's go. Sorry, I'm a little pumped up right now.
No, keep going.
I'm just,
you
bro.
Want some coffee?
Hey, I don't need coffee, man. I'm alive right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so that was the whole Dave Portnoy thing. Yeah. Got a little pissy that his Celtics weren't getting the respect that he deserves. What are you going to do? And guess what? In 4 years, he's probably going to be the guy. Because in 2020, he was the guy. That's what you got
to think. About that LA team, we're going to have Jason Tatum, Ant, Tyrese.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to have these guys. Yes. They have the opportunity to be those guys. But guess what?
It takes time. You give the old heads their moment. They were the best players they're going to play.
And they still are, like... The way they played 10 times better than him. So, like, you weren't going to... LeBron, like, all those guys had different roles, too.
You had to realize, like, LeBron, Curry, KD just ain't coming off the court in the crunch time.
Yeah, like, because if those guys are on the floor, they've been in so many situations, like...
AD was getting so many rebounds in that game.
Yeah.
He was boxing out 7-6 Wemby.
It's just one of those things, like, what Jason Tatum does... KD, all those guys could do. You know what I mean?
But better, in my
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And they were playing better too. So it's not like Tatum's over here like he's getting a little ISO. He's like, ooh, step back.
Just
ooh, you know what I mean?
Tatum's fine. Like
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. He has his team. You can debate if it's his team or not. They're gonna be title favorites again next year.
Yeah,
sitting on a fat contract.
He's gonna
be okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the entire Celtics fan base. And I go to school in Vermont on the East Coast. I deal with plenty of Boston fans as a Buck fan.
Yeah.
Y'all are annoying as hell. He doesn't need the whole Boston fan base crying for him, okay?
Like, you guys just won a championship. Just enjoy it. Like, it's not... Yeah. I get it. Like, you want your guy to play, but guess what? Like...
You won gold.
You're playing with the greatest shooter. You got the best scorer of all time, and you have the best player of all time that are in front of him. Like, he's not going to... You know what I'm saying? Yes. You have Anthony Edwards, who's playing
one of the best youngsters the league has ever seen. And then you have one of the best rebounder and defenders in AD when he's healthy.
And then same way, you got Joel Embiid. Like, he's not...
It's just like the lineup's just... And he's still young. Like, let's move on. But it's just like,
it's like, bro,
Celtic
he's
fans.
Jason Tatum, whatever. He's not complaining about this. This is his mom. This is
the media base. Yeah.
Yeah. This is nothing.
He just
Tatum
wants
has not
to be
said
Kobe.
anything. Well, that too. But I'm saying, like, Tatum, you know what? Like, he hasn't complained. At least, unless he complained to his mom. But I think his mom, you know, he grew up. Tatum was that guy. Yeah, just like defending your kid.
That's what I just loved about this team is all these guys grew up being that guy.
And
Right? You're that guy your whole life. You're getting told you're making it to the league. You're gonna be a superstar. You believe that in yourself, and you're still okay with playing 15 minutes a game.
And like, look at Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, all these guys happy.
So when Curry hits that dagger three, they're like pushing him.
Yeah,
they're all showing love.
yeah,
like that's
like,
just you gotta.
No one's
appreciate
mad that
man.
they didn't play. It's like, damn, we just won this
Yes,
for our country. Like, this
100%.
is such a cool experience.
Yes.
And guess what? Someone's gonna rip on you for barely playing. Well, guess
Show
what?
him the gold
You have-
medal.
Yeah.
Show him the contract.
It's like, you know what
like
I mean?
who's gonna talk stuff to you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
like,
You're Jason Tatum. You're 19 years old.
19 years old. All right, bro.
You just came into the league. You're an NBA champion. You're worth.
He's not. You know, he's not
I
19.
know,
Oh,
it's the
okay.
meme.
I was like, all right.
He's low key gonna be worth $1 billion someday. Like, no one's gonna talk stuff to you that you played 10 minutes. Just own it, embrace it. Get ready for 2028. 2028.
Yes. Los Angeles.
And you're gonna probably win a title next year. Like, as a Bucks fan, I hate to admit it, but that team is just so
Unless
good.
they have injuries. With Kristaps, he's their key piece. But we can talk about that
and
later.
they can win without him too.
Yeah, they got depending on the matchup. Yeah. But
Do we
anyways,
have anything else? Is that gonna wrap up the episode?
no, I got nothing else.
All right.
I was so pumped for that. So I'm.
USA, 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 yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, we're like that.
Make sure to follow. We'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops, your new weekly go-to basketball podcast. Listen to new episodes releasing every Monday, available anywhere you listen to podcasts.